Good evening, everyone. It's Monday again, and that means it's time for Monday Night Customs. This is the Analyst Desk. I'm Doom Geek.
And I'm your boy Dwayne.
Welcome to another review of some of the exciting gameplay that y'all have put out for us to take a look at. So, without further ado, let's just hop straight into it. What are we looking at here, Dwayne?
Well, I'm happy to be here, Doom Geek. I'm here to match your energy. I'm glad we're on the same page today. And I'm looking at these teams, and I'm like, look at this garbage. Look at this garbage. we're in trash land. This is trash world. Okay, we're surrounded by trash. I mean, what is this? An Akshan? Who plays Akshan anyway? Akali? Come on. I don't like these teams at all.
On the flip side, I will say that there is a pretty good variety of roles that both teams are fulfilling. You know, they have frontline, they have magic damage, they have ADCs. Team 1 even has like a solid support, trading for an assassin. I honestly think both teams look pretty even here.
Oh, fine if you insist. But I have some questions. First of all, what is Akshan doing on this comp? All right, you got Chonkers with Set and Sion ready to protect the front line, or ready to protect the back line. You got Renata ready to protect the back line. We're looking for a high DPS threat. What is this? What is this assassin AD carry doing here?
Even if you build different items, can Akshan output like the damage necessary to kill the Urgot and the Mimu when they have more tank items?
Well, I'm glad you asked. And heck no, bro. That AD carry doesn't do any damage. What is spicy though is he's got a great passive, and I think it was super buffed by the latest big changes to ARAM, where they increased death timers and made people get back to lane faster with the hex gates. So maybe that'll have a big impact on this game. Who knows? But look at the other team. Well, they have a Malzahar. All right, first of all, only trash Iron players play Malzahar, so it's fitting that Iron is playing Malzahar. But what is Malzahar gonna ult this game? There's no one to ult. There's no assassins. There's no divers. I guess Set maybe. I don't know. I don't like it, Doom Geek, but we'll see what happens.
Malzahar does have the ability to deal some damage to tanks. But yeah, let's go ahead and just jump straight into the clips now and see what actually happens instead of just talking about it. So, look at this first clip here. What do we have?
Well, we're still in garbage town, Doom Geek.
And we'll see which team takes the trash out first. Both teams, it's still pretty early on, but 20k gold. Sion trying to look for a catch here. Mumu then going in the Sion. Currently, Akali following up. Great ulti by Mumu, but look at this Renata ult. Renata hits everyone the red team. Set doing a quick follow-up there. Akshan being suppressed by Malz. The Akali trying to go over the back to go and dive in, but Akali getting pushed out by the Set. Wow, what a slaughter. This is a 5-for-1 blue team coming out ahead there. A lot happened very quickly, but once those ultis started going down, wow. Dwayne, walk us back again. What happened?
Whoa, I gotta eat my words immediately. That wasn't trash. Look, that Renata ult was like high quality, like rich neighborhood freaking composting. Okay. All right. First of all, look at this Dwayne trashing. Look at this dance. Look at this dance with Set. All right. First of all, that's how I want to see my game start off. All right?
Game there. Yeah.
Absolutely. We gotta reward that kind of behavior. But look at this. Look at this Renata ult. Oh my gosh, this is the dirtiest thing I've ever seen. Just this pink wave. As soon as the red team goes in. Red team wasn't ready for that. And what? A Set W layered onto it? This is a wombo combo team. I didn't even see that in Champ Select. When did they pick a wombo combo? Honestly, I thought that was pretty cool.
That was a lot of damage there. Look how healthy the Vel'Koz is, you know, also with Akshan surviving by the skin of his teeth. That's a lot of early game damage. We're 6 minutes in. That was a lot. So I think red team.
That's called positioning, bro. I told you these teams would work out.
yeah, totally. Let's go ahead and take out the next clip here. Time moved a little forward. Blue team still up ahead, even though we're tied in kills. But now we have mythics. Let's see if that makes a difference. Will this be what red team needs? Have we entered the late game? Probably not, but we'll see what happens. Some poking here coming from the Vel'Koz here. Sivir here basically dead. That's kind of a little bit of a risk here. but they're trying to look here. They got a snowball. Aggressive positioning by Urgot here. The Renata ulti hitting once again everyone. The Amumu ulti not able to save here. Set deleting people, and now they're just diving people under tower. The Chonkers under tower, unfazed. Set might actually eat the dirt here from the tower. Yep, but 3v2, and the Kali and the Amumu here trying to survive. I think this fight's basically over here. Oh, and we still maybe just have some straggling blood here, but Dwayne, what happened? I think it feels very similar to the previous fight, but walk us through it.
Oh, we'll watch as Haley gets another pick off here before eating the dirt. But you know, one thing I gotta point out from this clip, like right off the bat, look at Cash's positioning on Sion. Now we all know Cash to be a very brazen player with a lot of inting energy, and Sion, I feel, is the perfect champ for him. Watch him go in here and eat what, 2-3 tower shots, but look at the positioning. He's at the bottom of the lane here. He's zoning off Barney Barnacle entirely. Barney can't participate in this fight. He's already low because of the Vel'Koz. We love that. But look at this. He together with the Renata ult, completely blocking off and choking this choke in between the fallen tower and the wall. I mean, that's awesome. Sure, he ults in afterward, hits a wall, and I mean that flashes away. Okay. Maybe that's a little questionable, but you gotta admit that energy he's exuding here, top tier, top notch.
Definitely, and that's a very easy thing to miss when there's all these slashy ultis happening at the top of the lane here. Both the Renata and the Sion, now that you mentioned, are taking advantage of that debris, that choke that form. Sion being very aware of the distance that he can be close to the tower. For the longest time, I feel like he was right at the edge of where he could be before the tower was hitting. Then he kind of dipped into it, and then the rest of Red Team, feeling bold, went in and was punished for it.
All I'm saying is, if this is Garbage Town, I nominate Cash to be mayor.
Well, right now, that does give Blue Team a pretty notable lead going to this game, but we were talking about how Red Team does have the better late game. We can see this lead that the Blue Team had is enough to tip them over the edge in this next clip here. Not too much farther down the line, but at this point, I believe that Sivir does actually have a few more items from that recent death here. Both teams kind of at the similar position so far. Notice Cash up in the front, trying to give space. Instead of contributing here, Amumu gets the ulti and then backs off immediately. Now Urgot going in. Sivir with the ulti trying to create something. Akali in the back creating great space. The Renata coming down trying to hit the choke, but this time only hits Urgot. Urgot getting blasted by the Vel'Koz ulti, but still managed to survive. The Amumu ulti then chopping this choke being a source of death here. Red Team now fighting front to back, slowly picking people off. Akali in the back causing chaos. Red Team is now finally caught up and now picking off one at a time. I think this might be an ace, 5-0 favoring Red.
Wow. I mean, that was a complete flip. I mean, I don't even understand what happened. That was ridiculous. Right at the beginning, watch Haley dive in on Akali. I mean, this is wild. Flies over the wall with a snowball and Vel'Koz, leaves, uses the smoke in the middle, baits out the Renata ult. I feel in my heart of hearts, Zoom Geek, in my heart of hearts, that Haley made Renata ult there. The Akali made the Renata ult, and then goes back in and causes more chaos in the back. Sure, set ults the Akali, but like, who cares at this point? The mental on Blue Team is broken.
That was pretty crazy. And we were kind of like talking about how the Renata and the Akshan are leveraging this new Howling Abyss kind of environment. But at the same time, that was the Akali using the wall to go ahead and dive in and then get back out without being getting chased and then getting back in. That is some powerful mobility there, taking advantage of that debris.
Yeah, I mean, how do you counteract the wombo combo comp? You bait out their wombo combo, and then you go in afterward. That was pretty sick.
Really, really strong. So let's go ahead and enter this this clip right here. With that last big ace from Red Team, they've kind of tied it up. We're getting pretty close now. Red Team slowly pushing up now, this time back to the blue side. Mumu going in, Urga going in. They were not all this time kind of hitting two of them, but the rest of the team pretty safely in the back, chunking at Sion here. The Red Team front line clashing with the Blue Team front line. Now Akali's going to dive in the back. A big punch by Set here, and Set's still fighting. But at the same time, this Sivir full health, unloading damage the entire time. And with this, I think that Red Team actually take it. All of 3 people of Red Team up, most notably Sivir, and just the Renata to go ahead and defend tower now. I think that's it. Wow, what a turn.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Red Team turn a page in the last fight, and in this most recent one, it is just putting the final nail in the coffin. I really think this is a matter of scaling. In Garbage Town, the late scaling garbage comes out on top of the trash heap. And for us, I mean, that's the Sivir, right? What is Akshan going to do at 20 minutes? Absolutely nothing. The tanks on the red team were able to survive the burst. They baited out the Renato ult again when everybody was split. And then Sivir just unloaded boomerangs. That's it.
Really, really crazy there to go ahead and see the red team come out at the end there. Especially like we were saying before, in the very beginning, blue team was just killing it, but the scaling there, whoa, what a difference that makes.
Absolutely. And now I think this begs the question, who was the MVP of this game?
That's going to be a tricky one too. I thought there were a lot of really strong contenders. We kind of talked about the incredible positioning by Sion, Cash's Sion in the beginning to create the space, and at the same time, Haley's powerful Kali play. But I think I'm going to have to give it to Pious Hippo's Renata Glass this game, because I think those ultis in the very beginning when they were able to go and catch, and arguably even at the end, those ultis were super high impact, and a lot of times Renata was the last person alive, playing her position really well and recognizing what she needed to do.
Bro, 100%. You see how many times Renata died at the beginning of each of those fights? 0. The positioning was clutch. The pink waves were clutch. I mean, sure, one maybe got baited out too early, but other than that, I think it was immaculate play. You gotta give it to Pious Hippo.
It was great, great stuff. All right, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Thanks for joining us this week. We'll go ahead and see what interesting plays y'all are bringing to this new Howling Abyss. I'm Doom Geek.
Woo! And I'm your boy, Dwayne.
Thanks for joining us. Till next time.